Hello peeps, how are you guys doing? This is Maggie. Hi. How is everyone doing on this Friday? This is Maggie. Exit Realty Central, Rose One Real Estate, LLC, here on the beautiful Eastern Shore of Virginia. Yes, you see my shirt. I represent beast mode today. You know, sometimes realtors have to be in a beast mode, okay? We have to do a lot of things sometimes to keep things straight, okay? So, but I do represent, okay? But I hope you guys are doing well. You know, there's the hurricane out. We want to pray for our families and friends in Florida. I have a realtor friend that's down there that I'm on Facebook with. We want to pray for their safety and just the whole area that's been affected by the hurricane on today. I want to also say that we should not get much of it here, I do not think. However, we might get some wind, we might get some rain. You know that when we get wind on the Eastern Shore, and if it's really bad, we have a problem with what? Go ahead and say it. With power, okay? Somebody's power will go out, all right? Now, that being said, make sure you have water, you have other things to drink that you like, you have non-perishable foods, you have a flashlight. You want to make sure if you have a power pack, make sure that you charge up your power pack. When you need it, you'll be able to recharge your phones in case you lose power, okay? We do have solar. If we should lose power, we will have some things that we can use. We will be able to cook. It does not power the entire house, however, but it will power enough things that we could maintain if we didn't have power. Okay? But make sure you have those things that you need. All right? Now, also, I want to tell you a little something. Now, I'm going to talk about this and because I like it sometimes, and sometimes I do not like it. And I'm just going to talk about it, okay? Now, I went to Food Line the other day to get some items, and I had a lot of items that I did not want to self-check out, okay? I think Cape Charles has about 1, 2, 3, 4. They either have 4 or 5 or 6 stations where you can self-check. It might be 4, okay? However, there was one person working the cash register that I saw at that particular time. And furthermore, when I went through the self-checkout, I scanned my card on my phone, you know, my barcode, and it did not pick up. And I didn't think it did. And I mentioned it to the guy that was working the little area. He said, well, I think it did. Well, I know that at the end, when I paid for all of my items, I saw no MVP discounts on my receipt. And you know, Miss Maggie was not happy about that. Now, the next day, I had to go to Nancock. Nancock, people, if you do not know, is on the Eastern Shore of Virginia. I had to go to Nancock. On the way home, I stopped by Exmoor. So let me go in here and get something that I forgot the other day. Went in Exmoor's Food Lion, and they had all their cash registers full with someone working them. So when I got to the line, I said, wait a minute. I looked around, and I looked around. I said, do you all do self-checkout here? So the young lady said to me, no, we do not do self-checkout. I'm like, why? I said, because in Cape Charles, we do. And we have at least 4 or 5 or 6 stations there where people can check themselves out. And in fact, the other day, it was just one person working the cash register, and we had to self-checkout. Because sometimes I like it, and sometimes I do not. And she said, no, we do not want that up here. And I'm like, well, we do not want it down there either. But like, we don't have a choice, okay? And she said, well, Cape Charles is a bigger store. I'm like, bigger than Exmoor? Like, I don't think so. Not in size anyway. Now, they could have been talking about the volume of people that come through, which is probably right, because, you know, a lot of people probably go through the Cape Charles store. But that's the time I would think that you would want more people at the cash register to help get the people through. But anyways, by the time I finished checking my items out, I was tired. I did that somewhere else too. I think it was Walmart, and I had a lot of items. I'm like, I feel like I should be on the payroll today. How much are y'all paying me today for self-checkout? I mean, and they looked at me and started laughing. I mean, you gotta do something to make the people laugh, okay? I have to make myself laugh sometimes. So I'm like, I feel like I should get paid today. Get paid today. Some of us like it sometimes, and all the time we do not like it. Sometimes we do. How do you guys feel about self-checkout? Put your comments in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about it. I like it sometimes, and sometimes I do not. Look, guys, I'm going to go back inside the house. Make sure you get pre-approved. We're getting back to real estate now. Make sure you get pre-approved. Interest rates are going, mortgage rates are going what? Down. You're looking to buy a house? It is your time to start looking to buy a house. It is time for you to get what? Pre-approved, okay? Don't forget, when you are ready to go and look for a house, you'll have your pre-approval letter, and you'll know how much of a house you can buy. Again, this is Maggie, Exit Realty Central, Rose One Real Estate, LLC. Until the next time, have a good one.